Hi, Scorpio. So, this is your monthly oracle reading for November, and I just want to wish a lot of you a happy birthday. And also for those who had their birthday end of October, happy birthday to you as well. The month started off great energy because we had the new moon in Scorpio at the end of October. I think I mentioned it last month. So you probably felt a sense of a new beginning. And especially it was right in Scorpio. So you had like a double Scorpio happening there. But just really getting in tune with your feeling. You feel the universe was on on your side. And just getting in touch with your intuition, like even more than usual. So if you felt this sense of happiness around the end of October, it was from the new moon with the new beginning kind of feeling that came in, okay? A lot of luck happened to you as well, and it's that energy still happening for November. Okay, so let's see here. So I'll get an extra card out for you because it's your birthday. So Scorpio, let's see. What messages want to come out? Nope, not this one. This one here. Okay, well, you had five come out. Here we go. Oh, wow. So you have romantic partner. So this reading is going to be a little bit longer than usual. You have breaking free. You have follow your dreams. And these cards came out together, so I'll keep them together. You have body movement. And rise above problems. Okay. Very interesting. So I'll keep these aside here. But overall, okay, so a lot of you, I do see romance happening for you for November. So, hey, lucky you, it's your birthday month. So, you get a little bit of entertainment here. For those of you who are single, you might meet someone. This could be a soulmate relationship that you have. It could even be, a night of dancing or flirting. And that's just enough to give you that new energy and spark that something still exists for you out there for those of you who haven't had something in a long time. So this is always a fun card to have. For those of you in a relationship, this month your relationship deepens a little bit more. So if you feel you've lost the spark, if you feel, it's a little bit dull, this is a card that's signaling to you to, come up with creative ways to really go on like a new fresh date with your partner like it was when you first met. Okay, making sure that you do spend that quality time together, and just to reconnect and just rebuild that spark you once had, especially if you have kids in the picture. This is definitely, it's a card screaming to you that you need to recreate that romance again. So maybe a lot of life's mundane daily tasks are coming into the picture. You want to create that romantic atmosphere with your partner again. Okay, so it could be something for those single, going back to that, long lasting. But even if it isn't, just have fun and enjoy the ride. And, these situations come to us when we need them the most. And to remind us that love still exists out there and to have faith. Okay, so even if something not long lasting, just enjoy it for what it is. Okay, and just say, oh, well, that's great. Let's see what else is coming next for me, kind of thing. Okay, so don't look down on it. If something doesn't go well, like, don't be like, oh, wow, I'm going to stay single forever and whatever. Just see it for what it is. And trust me, you'll feel better, going along with that state of mind because you're going to be looking positive for what the future has for you in store. Okay. For some of you, I do feel there is some tension and just emotional stress going on with a certain individual. Okay, so maybe you've been on and off with someone. This is causing a little bit depression and anxiety for a few watching, or maybe you feel a little trapped in your relationship. I see that coming up too. So this is the month I feel that a lot of you are going to deal with that. okay? Or any situation, it doesn't have to be this, but just because it's next to that, any situation that you feel trapped or depressed in, this is a card signaling that this is not good for your well-being and to step out of that situation, break free from it, and you'll have a breakthrough, okay? So it could be your work environment as well, but there's something, a situation you're really going to acknowledge and you're going to say, okay, I had enough, this is it, kind of thing, okay? So don't stay in situations that are bad for you or you're comfortable in just because you're used to them. It's something that's familiar. Okay, don't go back to repeating old patterns, especially if it has to do with someone from your past coming up, because this could be a rekindling from someone coming in from the past. Okay, so you want to be careful because you were used to that person, you're comfortable, and then we could get a little bit trapped in that feeling, well, I don't have anyone now, and maybe I won't have anyone down the road. So we tend to fall back where we're comfortable, and that's like our little safety zone, even though it wasn't that good for us. So you want to see how these cards play out for each of you watching, okay? It could really go any way, okay? But overall, there could be a reconciliation going on with some of you of someone maybe from the past, and you kind of have a stronger bond now coming together. Okay, so that's some interesting energy happening here, but you have to know what's good for yourself. So pay attention to your dreams. Okay, a lot of, if something's not good for us, you're going to have dreams coming in, okay, of you, trying to run away, or you're fighting something, you're struggling. Sometimes violent dreams come through. So really getting good night's sleep, because you want to pay attention and cue into those dreams coming in, okay? But I do see, definitely you're not going to have a dull month. There's going to be some romance here in the air. I do see, mixed with this as well, the roses here in the corner. There's something beautiful happening, a lot of passion here, okay? And you do have support from other people, but be careful as well who you tell and who you confide in your dreams and your wishes, because you don't want that negative energy. You know who to trust, but you don't want people, oh, that's not going to work, or that's a stupid idea. You don't want to tell your dreams and wishes to those types of people. You know what's right for you, and you're very intuitive. You know exactly what you want. So you're not going to stop and settle for less. I really believe those of you that are struggling will stand up for yourself, and you will get out of whatever it is that's holding you back. Okay, body movement. Here we go. So it is a very eventful month. A lot of you might be attending a party, a festival, near the end of the month, near the full moon here. So this is great. A lot of activity. Maybe those of you, could be even your birthday party, or planning an event. You may be a part of that. But overall, there's a lot of action happening here. But it could be perhaps you're in a celebration or a gathering where you're with like-minded people, and you're really connecting on a deeper level with this group of people, okay? And it's helping you on your personal and spiritual growth as well. But for some of you, this could be very obvious, saying that you need some more activity or more exercise in your life. Okay, so maybe this is a good month to sign up for a dance, like a gym or a swimming class or anything like that, to get your body moving, to get your blood flowing. Okay, so especially if you've been sitting looking for work or anything like that, we tend to be sluggish and just kind of sit around and not get motivated. This is telling you to keep active, to keep moving, okay? And you might meet a group or go to a seminar that's going to help you out, okay? So make sure you're reaching out into your community. Don't just sit back and stay quiet. But overall, this is great. I see you strengthening your body here as well, okay? And rise above problems. I don't know why I'm getting like a health, like there was an addiction here, and maybe you're joining some group, like a group therapy going on, like alcohol, drugs, I don't know, but getting counseling of some sort. Maybe this is for a few out there, one or two of you out there. But this is saying to you that things will get better, okay? that you're going to really transform yourself from this group. So whatever problem that was occurring because it came together, these two cards, that you're going to rise above it. Okay? So keep doing that if that's what you're in. You're in some counseling session, um, anything at all. Okay? It's a stronger in a group. That's what I'm getting here. You'll have more support and more feedback from people. All right? But overall, rising above problems, this is the card that's saying don't get involved with little petty arguments or anything like that. That's just kind of um, draining your energy or delaying your progress from you moving forward. Like little petty things here and there. Just remove yourself from the situation. That's all you need to do. So that's what this card means about rising above problems, is just, stepping out from them. That's all you have to do. You don't need to get involved. And I know at times you want to stand up for somebody else or, just jump into something to help someone. But sometimes it's best to take a step back and be a little bit more passive, because you give the other person an opportunity to grow like that and stand up for themselves. Okay? So this is a very interesting month for you. It's definitely not boring. I do feel a lot of you will have a lot of activity, a lot of surprises coming in. It's kind of like this, I feel. So it's going to be like a roller coaster ride, like going up and down. Um, but it's your birthday, so just have fun with it. See it for what it is, and just enjoy yourself. Okay. So have a good one, guys. I'll see you next month. Bye bye.